Tom. This is your drive at number 1 last Tuesday. I'm going to point out quite a few things for you to work on, but only work on one at a time when you're working your swing. It's too hard to work on multiple ones. You notice I got a white box around your head. We want your head to pretty much stay in that box during the entire swing. The yellow line is about where we want to see the shaft of your club stay on as you swing. So I'm going to start your swing now. Start your swing here. If you notice a couple of things, well, one thing right here, at this point your club is about parallel to the ground. You got the face of your club is angled like this. I think that's rotated too much. So we really want that club pointing more up this way versus where it is pointing that way right now. So if you cannot rotate your hands so much on the start, I think that will help, because when you hit it like this coming down, your ball always goes to the right. If I remember, that's where this tee shot went. Your club stays pretty much on line here. I really like that. One thing I would like to see again is that arm staying more straight. So if you could keep that straight. Again, only work on one of these things at a time. At the top of your swing, you get a good hip turn. Notice your head. Now it's like outside the box, right? So your head does move. Also, this is where you should stop your backswing. But look how far you go over. So your club is almost pointing, way down like that. It just needs to point that far. That's it. So you need to limit your backswing a little bit. Don't worry, your brother does the same thing. Coming down, now look at your head back in the box, so it's moving around. I like the fact that this shaft is coming right down on that plane, pretty close. That club face is still very open right here as you're coming through. That means when it's open, it's actually facing out that way, and that's where you ended up hitting this ball when you hit it. And then coming through, you notice your head's a little bit outside the box, but not terrible. But if we can work on that. The last thing I wanted to point out to you to work on is this arm is bent. We really want to have that arm straight as you come through. So if you can work on keeping that arm straight, I think that would be great. And then real good finish. I like the way you have your foot and toe up, and then your hips are facing the target. Good job, Tom.